The Evergreen Media Network Studio, powered by Scott Tree Services.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. We're so happy that you're here with us today. It's a very happy day in the studio today. We have two beautiful women here that are with us. They brought something fabulous that they knew that I love, and so it really feels like it's just something very heartfelt. I'm so excited. I'm not going to tell you about it yet. We got a couple things we're going to talk about before then. You know, I'm always talking about Vero Beach. What's going on around town? Right now, it's just gotten a little bit hot out there, guys. It is, Cindy, you know, you're not working in the yard right now, are you?
Yeah.
God, what are you, nuts?
Yeah.
Okay, today was 89, feels like 96. What are you doing out there?
Yeah, I did all my bushes. I had to cut. I didn't cut the yard today. I did that yesterday.
But do you do it early in the morning? Tell me you do.
Because I have a lot of shade and I don't care about the heat.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that'd be good. I was going to tell everybody.
I drink a ton of water and Gatorade and all that kind of stuff.
I've been outside, but I was doing some athletic pursuits, you know, other than getting in and out of my car showing real estate, which is what I do most of the time.
Yeah.
But I think I was getting heat exhaustion. Like, I really did not feel good. I was seeing sparkles. Okay, so that's not a good thing.
No,
if you're doing lawn work or playing tennis or you know, doing boating, whatever.
Yeah.
So I wanted to remind people what it's like when you have that. Okay, so these are the things. If this starts happening to you, sit down, get some water, get in the shade, which is what I did. You would be very proud of me.
Okay.
Because normally I never take care of myself.
Okay.
Everybody was really proud of me when I sat down in the shade for a minute. But you're going to feel a cool, pale, kind of clammy skin. Again, I was seeing some sparkles, muscle cramps, very common. Dizziness, of course, that's the sparkles. Nausea or vomiting, it can be really bad. If you're at that point, you really, really need to get some help. And sometimes even the Gatorade doesn't help. You're going to have to ice yourself, ice your neck.
Yeah.
It happened to Jim. I came home one time when there was a hurricane, and he was putting up the shutters. And I find him on the floor in the mudroom. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I felt a little dizzy. I laid down in the grass. I'm like, oh, my God, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I had to call 911. I really did.
Yeah.
We did not go to the hospital, but they packed his neck in ice.
Okay.
You know, they gave him some Gatorade, that kind of stuff. Weakness or tiredness, that's what he was feeling, or irritability. So, guys, if you're out there doing whatever you're doing, putting up shutters, mowing your yard, playing a sport, be very aware. Because it's really hot out there, and it's going to be for the next couple months. Cindy, I would like you to share on my show what we were talking about prior to about the hurricane season.
Oh, so a show that we did, actually we did a couple of the shows, and so the host does a ton of research and has been right the last, I want to say 3 years that she's done it.
Yeah.
And they're waiting for the steering currents to get locked into place. And from what I remember on the show, usually it's by the end of May, but I think she was saying like the middle of June or whatever. When those steering currents get in place, those are the ones that literally steer
Correct.
the atmosphere and plus other things. I'm not going to remember all of this stuff. Some of it's the Sahara dust, which is what I have in my my voice now, but which contributes to not hurricane volatility.
Correct.
Okay, so it's not going to be this crazy, according to all this stuff, season this year. Supposedly, a lot of the hurricanes are going to go further up to the mid-Atlantic, and they're thinking, depending on when the currents actually get in place, that a lot of those hurricanes will go up to the Netherland of the North Atlantic and not really
like
touch the Mid-Atlantic or those kind of things, too. So they're waiting to see what that is. And so it's supposedly not going to be a really busy hurricane season.
Not going to be a bad hurricane season. But everything you're hearing out there, and everybody's talking about, oh, my God, they're saying it's going to be terrible, it's going to be terrible. It's a media pump.
Well, there's going to be, I think she said 23 at least hurricanes, but not impact ones. You know, like they're here, and this one's going there, and that one's there, and this one fizzles out, and that one may hit, but not for Florida is what she's saying.
Well, that's good.
I don't want to wish anybody else any bad stuff
either. Want to counterbalance what I'm hearing out there, and everybody's saying, oh, it's going to be a terrible hurricane. And I'm like, you don't even know yet. I mean, people are saying that.
Right.
One of the best models I always followed was the European model.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
They're better at it than we've got 14 American spaghettis going this way, and they've got one that goes, ooh.
Right.
and you can follow that one.
So that's what the show said. I think it was 23,
Well, good.
27
You
hurricanes,
heard it here.
but not
It was
impact.
Martha's show. Martha's Matter, now Lori Davis show. We're not going to have a bad hurricane this season. So it's not going to be a bad season. So I hope you guys, I hope it's true for all of us.
Me
all
too.
of us that live here.
She's been right. Okay.
Yeah, I like it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the last Friday of the month. This is what's happening around town. We know what happens the last Friday of every month in historic downtown Vero Beach. We're there. It's Downtown Friday, which is really just a fun, good time to get around. And it's 6 o'clock, so it is starting to cool off. I was happy to see that today when I saw what time does that start. But it's a street party with music and dancing and vendors and food trucks and crafts. So if you got nothing to do on Friday night this week, definitely get out there and enjoy downtown. We love it down there, and there's just a lot of fun stuff. Oh, it's family and dog friendly, but only if your dog has good manners. That's me. I'm done with your dogs that don't have good manners and you want to bring them out. They should not be out there. You know your dog is not good with other dogs. So anyway, be nice. Bring your happy dogs. Oceanside Farmers Market, that's going to be from 8 to 12. That's Saturday, downtown, right across from Humiston Park. We love Oceanside Farmers Market. It's fun to just go in. Probably a lot of people just go get their weekly veg there, and then take it home and wait till next week. Enjoy it during the week. There's something that was on the calendar, verobeach.com. It's Earl's Hideaway. Anybody ever been to Earl's Hideaway? Yeah. So apparently, so the blues rock artist, his name is Alex Lopez.
Wow.
He's been on the Billboard charts. And he's a blues rock artist, and his band is called The Express with an X. And they perform their rock and British infused blues and rock show. I love it. There's an opening act at 2:30, but he comes on at 3:30. So for those of you listening at 4 o'clock on a Sunday, you still got time to get up to Earl's and listen to some really fun music, which I think is great. I love that. And Earl's is just a fun, it's on the water. They've got a tiki. It's like a sandbar. It's a great place to hear a show, and it's right on the Indian River right there in Sebastian. So a great location. Go on down and see that. We always have to thank Chef Scott, although today we didn't get a beverage from Chef Scott because our guests brought the beverage today, but that's fine. They have a beautiful shop, and we're going to get to that, but Chef Scott Barricchio, 1050 Easter Lily Lane. It's right there on the ocean. They're open Monday to Saturday. They're open for lunch and dinner. It's always fresh. It's always good. Staff is great. Go on down and see them. We love it. Okay. Our guests are co-owners of the Cellar with a Cellar, hint, wine. The Cellar Sip and Shop in Vero Beach. They have a great spot beachside. They're located in the Portales de Vero, which is the corner of Flame Vine and Ocean Drive on that side, but they're actually between Cardinal Drive and Ocean Drive. So they're the last little bay of the glass building. It's right there. It's fantastic. It's so easy. They have a lot of great parking there because sometimes it's not easy to find parking out there, but they really do have a lot of that. Specializing in wines you may not find anywhere else in the area, and you can go in and have a unique buying experience. They have sparkling, still, dessert wines for every occasion, various prices. Let's welcome Paige Dupuy, the owner, and Caleigh King, co-owner. Welcome, ladies, to the show. So glad you're here today.
Thank you. Thanks for
I'm
having
so
us.
glad. It's such a cool spot. I go down there with my friends. If you guys go in, well, okay, Caleigh, tell me what the inside of it looks like. It's kind of a cool vibe.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
like when you go there.
Yeah, so we really are leaning into the hybrid model of a shop and a lounge. So when you come in, we have 160 labels on the shelf, as well as our 16 tasting machines, which is about 16 different wines on tap. So you're able to taste, buy a half a glass or a full glass of wine, or try them all, whatever you want. And then we have anything you want.
Absolutely.
And then we have different loungy seating, so couches, tables, chairs, trying to make it super cozy in there. So you can just come, hang out, drink wine, try new wine, hang out with us, really whatever.
I love it. You know, if for those of you that are like my age, it's like the coffee shop at Friends. Right? It's kind of that, where the couch is here and a couple chairs and then there's tables and whatever. It's a really neat spot, and there's all sorts of different kinds of wines. Paige, can you tell me about this wine serving system that you guys have?
So we have called Napa Technology, and it's an aromatic machine that uses gas to either deliver a half glass, full glass, or a taste of wine. So it's up to you. It's 1 ounce to kind of try and before you buy is the idea, rather than walking up and checking a label and hoping that label is going to to be something that you don't want to just pour down the drain, you now get to try it, and you ultimately will step out of your comfort zone is the goal for us.
Right. And you guys are there because you help people. Like, you know, you're starting to know, well, you pretty much know what I like, but no, and I came in and we were trying, and, you know, you're asking people like, what do you like in a wine? What is, you know, do you like it deep? You like it light? You like Pinots? You like this? I mean, and you guys are so good at knowing all what you have in inventory.
Yeah.
So when you're visiting, so Caleigh, now tell me about how do you decide what wines you're bringing in?
So we actually work with a few different vendors who specialize in small batch wine. So we try to bring things in 5,000 cases or less, really focusing on the mom and pop style wineries. Nothing that's mass produced. We feel like wine is meant to be an art, and art's not meant to be reproduced. So like we really just lean into that small batch wine. We carry everything from Old World, New World. We have quite a few domestics, but we have a lot of French and Italian, I would say.
That's the spot, because you asked me about, I think you asked me about a Montepulciano, and I don't know it, and that would be a great time for me to lean in, as you say, to something and try them, because you can try a little bit or a lot, whatever. And you gave me a little bit of something, and I was like, I want a lot of that. I want the whole bottle of that. My husband was like, oh my God. But anyway, now do clients then buy the bottle? They can stay there, Paige, and hang out? And
Yes. So if you've tried a couple different things, and let's say you have a small group of you together and you all choose to enjoy the same bottle, then you can just go ahead and pick up the bottle, and we will uncork it there for you, and you can enjoy the bottle together.
That's awesome. Now, when I've been there a couple of times, there's a charcuterie part of this. Now, are you guys doing the charcuterie? No.
No. So we work with Tasteful Grazings. She is the best charcuterie caterer ever. We absolutely love Christina. So we work with her. We'll get stuff catered in for events or the weekend, anything like that.
Yeah.
So if you have a party or anything, just call ahead and let us know. We'll make sure that we have it available.
Now, you've also had... I'm holding something back here because I want to talk about special events. Like, do you do a vineyard? Do you have a sponsor or somebody comes in and this label is here and you let all your clients know?
Yes. Yep. So we do a few different tastings. We do once a month our Sip with the Somm, where our in-house sommelier comes in, and we usually walk through 6 different wines. And then we also will do some tastings with our reps where they'll highlight a specific wine or a specific vineyard, kind of like you were asking. So we usually do a few tastings a month. In addition to that, we usually do like paint and sips, or we've had brunch catered in before.
Just recently did our second wine dinner with Chef Eddie Hunter with Hunter and Co. Eddie with Hunter and Co.
Okay.
And it was amazing. It's a 5-course meal.
Okay.
5 courses of wine included, and the chef steps you through it as the sommelier steps you through the entire journey of your food with your wine.
Now, where are we finding out about this stuff that I don't know anything about? I got you on my show, and I'm like, I didn't see any of that. Where is that to be found?
We put everything on Facebook, Instagram, and then our website as well.
Okay. So if you're interested in if they went there now, is there something coming up?
So we actually have our Sip with the Somm this Thursday, so you can go and check that out.
I'll be there.
Perfect. It's from 5:30 to 7:30, and it's just $20. And like I said, our Somm comes in and they walk you through the whole tasting. So it's super easy, really laid back, and kind of really friendly. So
do you know what wines it will be this week?
It's a surprise.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that's cool. So does he work from your inventory, or does he bring something else in?
It varies. So sometimes we'll bring in new wines that haven't, ever hit the shelves before. That's actually what we're going to be doing this week. And then sometimes we will use some wines that we feel like haven't been highlighted enough. So we'll pull those and use that. So it's always different every time. Wow,
that's fun. That's cool. Now, the dinners, I've never heard about this. So when you did the dinner, it's a one-night thing. You close it down. And how many people did you have? Can you put in there?
18 people for dinner.
Okay.
But yes, so we close the doors, but we normally pick a Thursday or a Friday.
Yeah.
And it's from 6 to 8, so it's a 2-hour dinner. Yeah. And like I said, we just step you through it. The first course, usually if people get there before, we start everybody out with a sparkler, and then some champagne, if nobody knows what a sparkler is.
That's what a sparkler is. I kind of knew what the sparkler was. I mean, I was guessing, but I didn't know.
We start you out with some sparkling wine to start, and then get you seated. And then the chef usually delivers the first dish at 6.
That's amazing. That is so cool. Well, Caleigh, let's do this. They brought a wine today that is the most amazing wine that I've had in many, many years. I was just out in Sonoma for Rebecca Emmons' birthday shout out in February, and we had some great wines. But this wine here, I told Caleigh, she said, what do you like? I know you like a big jammy wine. I know you like a Cabernet. This is a Napa Cab, and I think it's 100% Cab, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And it's called Perry Moore. It's Solitaire. This is an amazing bottle of wine. It's a special occasion wine. It's pricey. It is, but it is well worth it. And again, I like to try things that I haven't tried before. Much like we do when it's Chef Scott, we got to taste it on stage. This is so good. I mean, the nose. Well, first I tasted it before I knew how much it was. And I was like, oh, that's what I want. And then my husband saw it and he was like, oh, God, Lori, you are just a mess. Anyway, it's a great wine.
It's worth every sip. Absolutely.
Guys, it's in the $130 range. Okay. So yes, that's a lot of money for a bottle of wine. But this is, you're buying at retail, right? If you were in a restaurant, this is a $250 bottle of wine. You have to understand that. So that's the level of what you're getting if you just buy something in a retail store versus having it in a restaurant. So you've done some updating, Paige.
Yeah, so that's what
What's
Caleigh
going on?
was telling you. We're really leaning into the hybrid model. So
okay.
Initially, we really just had kind of the retail perspective was kind of where we were focused.
Yeah.
And we've noticed more that people just want to come and sit and hang out with us.
Yeah,
So,
they do. It's a great vibe. It is. I really like that. I think that's...
So we added some additional seating. So we had 12 seats before, now we have 22 seats. Like you said, compared between couches and comfy seating. To just, intimate tables, individual 2-seat tables is more of the idea rather than more of a bar style, because we more had like a bar style table.
Right,
we've just kind of made it a little bit more intimate and welcoming vibe.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, now, Caleigh, you have something new happening at the Cellar. Tell us about it. Okay.
So we actually officially launched our wine club.
Okay.
So that is out, and pretty much how it works is every month you get your 2 free bottles, you pay for them, but your 2 bottles of wine, your tasting, and then you get 10% off everything in the store. And then you also get a discount on all events or dinners, tastings, anything like that. We have a red club, a red-white club, and a Divine Prime Club, which is more for like your sweeter wines, or if you're just kind of getting more introduced into wine, that would be the one to join. And the prices vary from $49.99 to $64.99. And yeah, every month you get to come pick up your wine. We do a pickup party, so we bring in a somm for that, and he does the tasting with you. So it's a lot of fun. We've gotten some good traction, but definitely hoping to keep the party rolling.
Well, that's why we wanted to make sure that everybody knew it. So we're going to share this on Facebook. We're going to get the Lori Davis Show, get out the wine club at the Cellar, because we've all had wine clubs. You've gone to California or so, Paso Robles or wherever you go, and get wine, and then you join their club, and then you get wine every month, which is really nice. So we're going to go back over this. I have to do a commercial. We take a couple commercials to pay for this show, and then we're going to come back. We're going to wrap it up with the wine club again, because we have to know where to go and where to sign up and all the details. But we'll be back in a little bit. See you in a minute.
Sturgis Lumber is the county's most trusted hardware store. Sturgis stocks stainless steel products, power tools, construction and painting supplies, propane, plumbing, and electrical parts. 4645 US 1 Vero Beach. Sturgis Lumber and Hardware.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats and chairs in all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Bollywood. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street, filled with lots of name brand closeouts and sale items. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture, the best Supper, dinner, whatever you call it, Marsh Landing has perfected it. Come have a taste of what we've been making from scratch. Big heaping portions of Old Florida specialties, from frog legs to catfish, steaks, and homemade dessert. Enjoy supper or dinner at Marsh Landing Restaurant in Fellsmere.
Big news, Treasure Coast. Your favorite mortgage team just got even better. Introducing the same trusted faces you know and love, now with Union Home Mortgage.
Hi, this is Shannon Pohl.
Hi, this is Lucy Cranker. And these high-producing team members bring decades of experience, unwavering honesty, and hearts of gold to every home loan. And here's the best part. Same local processing, underwriting, and appraisers you rely on. Contact Union Home Mortgage.
Visit us online at shannonCpohl.com
and LucyCranker.com.
Okay, we're having too much fun on the break. But no, we definitely want to know more information. We were talking a little bit about the wine club because I think it's very cool. Tell us a little bit more, Caleigh, what we need to know.
Yes. So if you're looking to sign up, you can go to our website at thecellarvero.com, as well as our Facebook, our Instagram. The link is there as well. If you're not super tech savvy, feel free to give us a call. We can sign you up over the phone as well.
Yeah. So I think if you had any questions, you can always call the shop.
Absolutely.
Or stop by the shop.
Yeah, or stop by and see us.
I think that's the best way to do it. Let's go. Stop by, have some tastes.
Meet Susan. She's amazing. We love our Susan.
Susan is great at the shop. She's fantastic. Congratulations on getting. I mean, it's good stuff. It's hard to find good people to work in this town. You know what I mean? I'm just saying to have great people that do it the way you want it done, the way that you ladies do it.
I think that we just absolutely love the fact that she just has a passion for wine like we do, and the staff that we've been able to hire has a passion for it like we do.
They're awesome. I mean, the vibe in your store when every time I go in there, it's just amazing. I can't tell you enough about it. Now, you were mentioning, one of the things, if you've ever done a wine store, the cool part about what I was saying was that it's only 2 bottles. So it's seriously reasonably priced for everybody. And there was 2 levels, 2 different.
So right now there's the red is $64.99, and then the red, white, and the Divine Prime are $49.99.
Okay, and so I'm going to come to you once a month.
Yep.
You're going to shoot me an email or something like that?
Yes, yep. We send emails, and I'm working on getting all the text verification stuff so I can start doing text marketing too. So we'll be able to contact you super easy.
They know where you live. I know where you live. That's fantastic. That is so cool. That's great. One of the other things I was talking about in the vibe in the store that I love is sitting and having a bite to eat and being able to drink your wine and do that. Can people bring their own food in?
Yes, because we're not a food establishment. So if somebody wanted to bring in their own snacks, or like for bridal showers and some other things, some of the events that we've had, they've had it catered or in that regard. So yeah, absolutely. Our private parties, we've allowed that for sure. Sailfish is right next door, so they can always run down and grab something from Sailfish and bring it back, which is constantly common for us. Yeah. And we love working with Tori over at Sailfish. We really do love our neighbors for sure.
Yeah, so like if you got guys in there and they want beers, they don't want wine.
Exactly.
Okay, that's great. Because that was another thing I was going to ask you about was private parties.
Yes.
You can rent out the whole place?
Oh, yeah. Yep, you can rent out the whole place. If you just have like a group of girls coming and you don't want to rent out the whole place, we can reserve you a few seats. So, yeah, feel free to give us a call or message us, and we can get you all the pricing and stuff like that. It varies depending on the day of the week and the time, of course.
Right. And now, Caleigh, you would be the one that they would contact, right?
Yep.
Call Caleigh.
Yep.
Paige, she's the, I don't know, she's the boss lady. Caleigh does all the work.
Paige has 3 kids at home, so
I know, exactly. And you got to go pick them up when we're done here today. So anyway, ladies, I wanted to say thank you so much for coming here. You guys, the Cellar Sip and Shop right there on Flamevine in Portales de Vero. We love it. Go to thecellar.com if you want to see more information about the wine club. Paige, thank you so much. Caleigh, thank you so much. Thank you for my parent more, because I'm not letting them take it home. I'm taking this home, by God. Anyway, guys, be safe out there. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you next week. Same place, same channel. Have a wonderful day and be safe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.